Nobody asked. They demanded. It's backhanded.
It's backhanded.
Yeah, now we're recording.
Now we're recording.
Now we're recording. We're into it now. Emergency episode, dude.
Emergency episode. We fucked it up. You know, just from the top, let's get it popping. We got Pat, the yellow starburst of comedy O'Connor, where you can find him on Pat O'Connor Comedy on Instagram.
That's on Instagram. I believe that's also TikTok.
And I'm Brec. Turn the hat backwards or it doesn't exist. Michael, who you can find at Brec Michael Comedy. And this is Backhanded Podcast, which you can find at Backhanded Podcast on Instagram. Pat, do you have any shows coming up?
I do, actually. On August 30th, I will be at the Comedy Connection in Providence. And September 23rd, I will be at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club in New York.
Wow.
Those are my two big boys coming up.
I've
got other stuff that I'm like in the process of scheduling, but nothing's like set in stone, so I'm,
I might have a show early August. You're welcome.
Might have a show
Might
early
have
August.
another roast.
That was worth it.
Might have another roast.
Another roast?
Well, yeah, the guy that did the one that I just fucking demolished at, he was like, I want to let you guys have the opportunity to come back. So that's...
Why, dude?
I feel like it should just be the winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the winner
he
moves on to the next roast.
Yeah.
Until he gets dethroned.
Until he gets dethroned.
You get the championship belt, dude.
Exactly. That's what I thought. So now I'm back in there.
You should recommend that to him. Be like, hey man, what if we do like the winner moves on, and then it's like whoever upsets the winner.
I think he just wants people that he knows are going to show up.
That's fair. Yeah, I heard
because a lot of people popped in, popped out.
Really?
Yeah. Not like at the venue, like in like, oh, I want to do it. Nah, maybe not.
Dude, that's because people think they can roast and then
they can't.
Find out that they can't. I could probably, if I had like time ahead, if I had like a month to set something up, not like you, dude.
It's a lot.
You had like 5 days?
4 or 5 days.
To prep for a roast, and you fucking went in and stole it?
Demolished.
Yeah, I'm not that.
I shouldn't say demolished.
I'm not a roast comic. I'm not that guy.
Shout out Dave Sheehan. He came in second.
Nice.
He did really, really well. And I felt bad at the end because it was a tie between us.
Right.
And the guy was like, all right, do a minute at each other. Or he didn't even say that, just do a minute. I was like, are we roasting each other? He's like, do whatever you want. I was like, instructions unclear.
Yeah.
So I went up and just riffed for like 3 minutes. And I felt bad because as a comic, you're trained like, where's the light? Light me. I'm going to keep going. You need to light me.
Right. Also, when you're doing unprepared stuff, you can go over in a second, dude.
In a second.
I mean, doing crowd work at shows and open mics and stuff, I've gone, like, burned a minute, fucking didn't even think about it.
Exactly. It's on the spot. Everything goes quick. And then he went up and did a tight 60 seconds, and then I won. But,
but you went up first?
I went up in the actual roast.
No. Just this tiebreaker deal. You went up first?
Tiebreaker. So the real roast, I was last, and the tiebreaker, I was first.
Okay. What I'll say to that...
All right.
Well, so you went up first in, like, that tiebreaker round, and if it was, like, clear that you went over, the other dude should have gone over. He shouldn't have done that tight 60, because points are not rewarded. In a roast battle, points are not rewarded for time. Yeah. And especially, this isn't, like, going on fucking TV. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that, Dave should have fucking...
Kept going. But I think
because the audience is not going to keep track of that fucking minute, dude.
I think what happened is he had only a couple of roasts left over.
Right.
And popped them at me, and they were good. But I just riffed all of it, so he had it written down like bam, 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 bam.
Oh, so he just kind of breezed through it and was like, that's what I have, and you were just like, I can go.
Well, I think he looked me in my mouth and said, that's 60. As in, that's 60 seconds.
He did that?
Yeah, and then he went back and sat down. I was like... He just bitched me out.
He did, dude. But then you won. So who's the real bitch, dude?
And then I broke the $200, pool thing that was on top of the $200. That was a weird method, but I've already spent it. So
you've already spent all $200.
All $200.
Nice. Just on yourself or like on?
I went out. So I saw Oppenheimer.
Right.
Oh, I did the Sloppenheimer.
did the Sloppenheimer.
which is Oppenheimer, then Barbie.
I've never heard anyone else call it the Sloppenheimer. I've only heard Barbenheimer.
Well, yeah, everyone calls it Barbenheimer, but I call it Sloppenheimer because, one, it sounds better. Two, it's because Oppenheimer.
Okay.
And then Barbie has a sloppy pussy.
Based on what?
The Mattel toy product.
Really?
Yeah. It was so sloppy that they just took it off.
Damn, dude.
Which is weird because it was modeled after the creator's daughter. So it was a weird flex. It's like, look at my daughter's sloppy pussy.
You feel good about that? You feel good about what you just said?
I'm going to clip that and use it forever. Look at my daughter's sloppy pussy.
Is that going to be your ringtone?
Yeah.
Every time a text message comes in?
Yeah, when I become a parent, I'm going to go back, clip this, and be like, if she ever calls me, it's going to be so funny.
Yeah. Look at my daughter's sloppy pussy. Sloppy pussy.
Yeah,
sloppy
I could
pussy.
remix it.
You could.
Like those old YouTube things.
Yeah, dude, like
sloppy,
a jigger
sloppy, pussy, pussy, sloppy. Yeah. That'd be cool.
What is that called? It was called something, wasn't it? Like Mosh or something? Mosh?
Smosh?
Smosh.
That's not what they didn't do.
That's not what that is?
No. I mean, Smosh was a thing.
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
a YouTube channel.
But that's not what they did?
They were a YouTube channel, sold their YouTube channel. They just bought back their YouTube channel.
Really?
Yep.
What a terrible investment.
Terrible investment. No one watches them.
Unless they sold it for a profit and then it crumbled and they were like, well,
I think they sold it for a profit.
let's buy it for less.
Sold it to other YouTubers, Rhett and Link.
Okay.
And then Rhett and Link were like, or Ian and Anthony, Smosh, they were like, hey, can we have it back? And they were like, fuck yeah, for some money.
Bye.
In the end, they have it back, which is great.
Yeah.
But I saw Sloppenheimer. Oppenheimer, 3 hours, a little too long, kind of unfulfilling. Parts of it, you just like, I don't really care about this. Show me big booms.
Right.
Show me the big
well,
booms.
that's why everyone's there.
That's
dude.
why
But
everyone's there.
See, that's what I think what the misconception of that movie was. Because going in, I knew, I haven't seen it, but I knew before anyone told me about it, I was like, this is not going to be the action-packed blockbuster that people are thinking it's going to be. It's going to be like a biopic.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be action-packed, but I thought it was going to be a lot more... I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything, but the last, quarter of the movie, it's like, why is this a big deal? What's happening right now, I don't care.
Right.
But
you closed the door all the way, right? I pushed it.
I didn't grow up in a barn.
No, apparently.
I don't know why I said it to a microphone.
I don't know. Whatever.
But
Brec, he closed our front door. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Last time you didn't.
Fuck you? Yeah, I did.
No, apparently not, dude. I didn't see it, but Bree came out of the shower and she closed the door and she came back over to the bedroom. She was like, bedroom door was open, or the fucking front door was open. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it wasn't closed all the way. You didn't hear me just close? I was like, I thought that was the laundry room. I thought you were just getting clothes or something.
Am I perfect?
No, I didn't say you were perfect. I was just like, damn, these animals have left us alone. Let me be sure that.
Hey, you could afford to lose some animals.
Dude, I went
82 of them.
I went to bed with a slight panic that one of them had snuck out.
But you didn't check?
I found all of the others except for one.
Did you find that one later?
In the morning.
Okay. Was it dead?
No.
We're good.
No, it was in the apartment. But I had the thought of I see all the other cats and I was like, I don't know where this cat is.
Which one?
Lucy.
Oh, she's probably eating.
That big girl? Yeah, so
yeah.
I was like...
Big hoss?
Yeah, dude, I was like, she fucking wouldn't, dude. My little Tonka truck would never.
No, she wouldn't.
But,
and if she did, she would come back at that door scratching in seconds like there's not food on the ground everywhere.
Yeah, so I was like, she's probably fine. That's why I went to bed. And if I was like, if I wake up in the morning and feed him...
And she's not there?
Then I'll be like...
That's a problem.
Uh-oh. Because then I got to tell Brianna.
Yeah.
And that's not going to go good.
No.
So fortunately that worked out. That worked out. I did think I lost my dog the other day. I thought I lost Murphy. Just inside.
you need to just have like a beep. No. Like in your car, and you just have 6 buttons. It's like beep beep, that one's here, beep beep, that one's here, beep beep.
That's a good idea, actually.
Thanks.
Dude. We had all the lights in the apartment off, right?
And he's a black dog.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Totally fine.
I chose him. I know.
We bridge gaps.
And I came inside.
Hot.
And closed the door behind me, right? Mm-hmm. Just like I always do.
Like I always do, but I guess
unclip them. We come in. I close the door behind me. And I'm setting my stuff down. And Brianna's like, where's Murphy? I was like, I don't know. He's in here somewhere. And she was like, he usually comes over to me after he comes inside from a walk. And I was like, he didn't? She was like, no. Did you leave him outside? And I was like, no.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, no way, dude. No, I didn't do that, dude. And, dude, I'm like calling his name, like, Murphy? Murphy? And he's not coming, dude. I don't know where he is, but he's ignoring me. I'm walking around the apartment with my flashlight. I was like, who the fuck is this guy, dude? I'm checking all of his spots. He's in none of them, dude.
Where was he?
He was in the other bathroom drinking out of the toilet.
Oh, he's hot.
Yeah, he was hot.
Guy.
Yeah, he was hot. Just give your owner a little panic attack. Dude, I was
be more vigilant.
I was. Well,
Put
I
a
came
bell
in,
on him.
I took his collar off because we were in for the night.
You let your dog raw dog when you guys are chilling?
I tried to. I would let him do it all day.
Every day.
Every day, but we're supposed to have people coming to fix this goddamn AC, and they haven't yet. So
Yeah.
they told us they fixed it. Lie.
Well, the sound of these two fans next to me don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
doesn't
saying, dude.
bode well.
It was a fucking lie. I'm livid. They sent Brianna a text like, "Hey, work order's complete." I was like, "The fuck it is." I've been here. I spent 2 days off in a row just chilling in a hot ass apartment waiting for you guys to show up.
Dude,
The
I don't know
fuck it is, dude.
how you pay what you pay, and are just like, yep, AC is broken. I would be knocking on the office door.
I went
day.
down to the office.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, they said this is fixed. This isn't fixed."
What'd
And
they
then
say?
they were like, "Oh, it may have been marked by accident." I was like, "It could have been, but all I'm telling you is that as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to be fixed." I was like, "Maybe I don't know how to use the thermostat."
You got catty at him.
Yeah, but I was like, "But Brianna does, and she's lived here for a lot longer than me. So she should know how to use the thermostat, and she doesn't think it's working either, dude."
Well, she doesn't think it's working, or she knows it's not working.
Well, she knows it's not working.
About to
I
say.
was saying thinks because I was like, it seems to me that it's still hot as shit in there.
The thermostat says 72. It's 1,008.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
You know?
sweat degrees in my house.
I fucking constantly, dude.
I don't know. Why don't you just get like
can't take it.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you shouldn't have to, but why not get like an AC?
Well, that's exactly my point of view, is that we shouldn't have to.
Right.
And we've put in a work order, and we spend a lot of money on this apartment
Yeah.
for them to not come and fix it.
This is the segment of the podcast where we talk about our personal lives.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens, dude. It's a podcast. Sometimes
I
you
get
just
that.
fucking go off, dude.
I get that. Well, I was
Fucking
just gonna
start
say,
shooting rounds into the ceiling, dude. Whatever it takes.
Ooh, a little PTSD episode.
Yeah.
Well, finish my story.
Yeah,
Saw
yeah.
Oppenheimer. Saw Barbie. Barbie was really good. Barbie was just fun.
I don't want to see it, but too many people have said that it's good.
It's good. It's a little preachy, but that's what Barbie's all about, is woman empowerment. So it's like, well,
So it's like, well, what do you expect?
exactly.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of this moment, and I can't use it on stage because Segura has the baby in a movie theater bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm talking about?
But this...
And
okay.
Well, me and my girlfriend went to go see Jurassic Park back in 2017.
Oh, the remake one?
2018. It's something
Not the
like-
original?
No, we weren't born yet then. And we're sitting in the movie theater, and the whole time, nothing is, crazy.
Right.
And then maybe the last half hour of the movie, this baby in a baby carrier, so not like one, a baby, it starts crying.
Right.
And immediately, I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah.
That's not real. No way.
People got jokes. That's funny. That's funny. You're sitting there, you're like, that's a good one.
That's crazy. I didn't
That's
know.
a good one.
They deep faked a baby into this movie theater. Well, what?
I'm just sitting over here sweating. The fan's going at the fucking
I'm sorry, man. I might have done that on accident. I tried to fix it, but it was a quick move.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
It's whatever,
you can see
man.
the outline of my butt cheeks on the
Well,
on
that's
the
what I
chair.
wanted to see.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
and so the baby's crying. I'm like, okay, they're gonna take the baby out of the movie theater, right?
have to.
No, they don't. Instead, the dad, and
Yep.
again, just like the Tom
Smothers
Segura,
it?
well, no, just like the Tom Segura, but he's like, "Oh, the baby's crying," and I'm like, "Okay, that
He
makes
probably
sense."
just watched that special.
Oh, I watched the bit
Yeah.
again because I was like,
no.
"How close is
That
this bit?"
guy watched that special. He was
yeah.
like,
I'm gonna do
that
that.
guy's funny.
And so he's like, "Oh, the baby's crying." Takes out, dog, I shit you not.
Just Jingles keys.
Jingles keys in the middle of a movie theater.
Dude, it's Jurassic World. It's not fucking that big of a deal.
No, man.
It's a remake or extension.
It was an extension. I'd like to see Chris Pratt non-jingle keys.
That's true.
With no keys jingling.
That's true. You think you can get it resubmitted back into the theater? You should write some. Be like,
No.
I want you guys to do one night only.
Just for me.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Just because my experience was ruined once, and I think it would be cool to relive that.
Was it at this movie theater? I don't know. Don't remember.
Yeah, I don't.
Not my problem.
I'm not keeping track of those details. It was a long time ago when Jurassic World was in theaters, and I just think we should revisit that point in our lives.
We should. That was pre-pan.
That was pre-pan. That was pretty great, though.
But if we're staying on personal live stuff, I kind of need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Pat, your pain pill addiction has affected our family in the following ways. One, when we watch you take 4 Aleve at once, we get scared. We get nervous.
Right.
Like I drink a lot. Like a lot.
Some would probably say you drink more than I take pills.
But I think most would say I think you're doing more damage to your liver. Or stomach. Or whatever pain pills hurt.
Fucking potato, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both our livers are just like look like little Webbers. That was a guy.
What?
That was a little black guy. Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel Lewis?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Sanders.
Bernie Sanders?
No, Emmanuel Sanders.
I don't know who that is.
He's a wide receiver for the Broncos.
Yeah,
well, he was.
yeah,
He
Pat,
retired, I'm pretty sure.
Talking about Emmanuel Sanders on the Broncos.
Emmanuel Sanders. Is he the guy that, like...
I thought he was a wide receiver for the Eagles.
He played for a couple different teams, but I remember him most at his best as being with the Broncos. But he wasn't the guy I was thinking of. For a second there, I was trying to think of that cornerback who played for Buffalo for like half. You remember that guy?
No, what are you talking about?
Dude, a couple years ago, I think it was Josh Allen's rookie season.
Yeah.
We had gotten a veteran corner to go opposite Trey White.
Right.
I don't remember his name, but it was a big deal at the time. He played the first half of game 1, retired at halftime.
No. He said, this isn't championship ready.
I swear to God.
Wow.
It's one of the craziest things I've ever... in the past few years before Josh Allen, we had Nathan Peterman.
Terrible.
Who threw 5 picks in the first half of a game, and this guy retiring is crazier than that.
I just like to think that he like walked past a mirror, saw himself in a Bills uniform, and just went, "What am I doing?"
Don't be a hater.
Look,
Don't be a hater on the red, white, and blue.
That team for 30 years.
30 years
has been bad.
It hasn't been 30 years, dude. They were fucking crushing the East in the 90s. Only team to go to 4 straight Super Bowls.
Only team to lose 4 straight Super Bowls.
Still, you got to get there to win it or lose it, don't you?
I guess, but I mean, look at the Patriots. First team to win 6 in 20 years.
So 6 in 20 years is less noticeable than 4 straight.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think I'd rather go to 4 straight, dude.
But you lose them all.
Yeah, but that's like you're a powerhouse for those 4 years.
It's like, look, it's get to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and lose, or go to 10 in 20 years and win 6. This is all just a big distraction, by the way. You don't think you're getting away from your pain pill addiction?
All right, yeah, all right, fine. I'm not getting away from my pain pill addiction.
Why is it like you stub your toe and you're like, well, time to down the bottle?
First of all, I'd like to say that that's not true.
Okay, tell me the story you told me the other day. Why did you take 4 Aleve in your car the other day?
I took 4 Aleve in my car because I was a little achy.
From?
We had been shopping that day.
So you were shopping all day, and you were like, man, I'm getting a little tired. And instead of being like, hey, you want to go home and just, like, chill out? You were like, well, I got to take 4 Aleve right now.
Yeah, dude, and I felt better.
You would have felt better if you took half an Aleve, and you still went, but that's no fun. I don't want to feel the soles of my feet hit the ground.
Dude, it's not that much. It's like 880 milligrams.
The recommended,
It's not that much.
like the overdone amount is like 2 more Aleve.
Yeah,
You
over
hit
the
more
next
than
12
half-
hours, 24 hours,
Yeah,
I can
but-
take 2 more.
You hit half
know?
of your Aleve quota in 1 gulp.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's like when I was in high school and I was like, oh man, I can just take NyQuil to go to bed, and I would take like 4.
Oh, I say I've never done that.
Oh, don't talk about it like it's worse.
I don't think it's better.
No, it's not better, but I've cut my habit. You need to cut your habit.
I don't do it that often. Aleve is expensive.
Trust me, if I could take a leave every day, all day, I would.
Yeah, dude, that fucking be loose as a goose, dude.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you were just down and it's just Pat. He just takes.
Yeah,
He just doesn't want to feel achy.
Yeah, dude. He's not addicted to him. He just fucking his knees hurt sometimes.
It would be so funny if like you got off the pain pills and they're like, "How you feel?" It's like, man, I need one to leave. My knee's a little swollen. Come on, man, look at my knee. It's a little swollen right now.
All right,
You just hit
I
it with a hammer on purpose.
think I might have arthritis in my knees, but
You have arthritis in your knees. You have fucking 4 years in the army in your knees.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it beat the shit out. Dude, there was one time, so where I sat, I was a gunner. In my knees, like to the ammo box for where you sit, because you have to be able to reach everything, there's like an inch of space.
Of course.
Dude, my fucking driver, dude, was an animal. He just hit everything.
Savage.
He hit everything at full speed, dude. We're
Good.
going down a flat road on unknown territory. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we've never been here.
Yeah.
We're driving, dude, and all of a sudden it just divots. Dude, we fucking go full speed into that thing, and my knees just jam into
Oh my
the
God,
ammo
dude.
box.
Those are like those
the edge of it.
Facebook,
You know the gap in your kneecap that you can feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the edge of the ammo box hit right there on both my knees.
That's that's like the reflex your doctor hits.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore.
No, you tore your knee.
Yeah,
You walk around all shins.
yeah, dude.
You don't have shin splints. You have shin splinters. That's what it is at this moment.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what shin splints is? Your shins are kind of splinter. Oh my god! Ah, fuck!
What?
The cat under the table. He attacked my knee and just scared the shit out of me. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway.
Is that what shin splints are? It's just your shin splintering? Because that's what I think of every time I think of it, and that's not healthy.
No, I think it's like a stress pain that just goes down the middle of it. It has more to do with the muscle, I think, than it does the bone.
Yeah, because I have shin splints, or I had shin splints when I was working at my garage job. My little garage door job.
You had shin splints there? You were there for like
dude.
3 weeks.
No, I know, but it's literally just the amount of lifting and shit. And the dollies that we had, they were basically different size 2x4s on wheels.
Okay.
Exactly Razor scooter height. So if that hit you, bam, you're down for a
Dude,
minute.
fucking flashbacks, dude.
Yeah, and it's wood. It's nothing giving, so there's no cushion.
Yeah, it's not a softwood. It's
Yeah.
a hardwood.
Yeah,
It's like
God
a
forbid.
cedar.
God
or
forbid
an
they
oak.
put a little foam on it.
No.
Like I understand. I work at the same warehouse right now
Yeah.
in a different company. They fucking throw away foam all the time. You don't think you can go and get a little foam? You don't hit up my work and just go, like, can a blank borrow some foam?
Dude. What if you just go to the store, tell your boss, "Hey, go to the store, buy some fucking
foam.
pool noodles
Yeah, cut them.
and cut them and fucking duct tape them to the thing, dude."
I wish I had that thought, but I guess she was as the non-native English speakers would say, she cheap, and then they'd hit their elbow. Cheap.
That's what they say.
Cheap.
Why hit their elbow?
I looked it up, and I guess the
That has something to do with gay people. I don't know.
yeah, it is some pride event that they burned
Yeah.
down.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, no, it's I guess the word for elbow is very close to the word cheap in Spanish.
Damn, dude, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You go out to eat, right?
Yeah, I go out to eat. I mean, I have no money.
That's fair. That's fair.
But,
I have very little money
yeah.
at this moment too. Well, I went to Korean barbecue the other night.
Oh, how
For
was
the
that?
first time in my life. It's maybe the most polarizing opinion I've ever had about a food experience.
Okay.
Okay, do you know what you do at Korean barbecue?
I don't know that I've ever been. I think I've had the food. I don't know that I've ever been to a Korean barbecue place.
Okay, well, you know how when you go to a restaurant, they cook food for you?
Yeah.
Not here. Not in Korea.
What do you mean?
they put down a pan on your table.
Okay.
And it has one like grill. What's that called? Burner. It has one burner, and it's sitting under this metal pan. And then they just bring raw food to your table, and they're like, "There you go."
He just goes, "Let that work."
Yeah, like, you figure that out.
Yeah.
And we're 4 gringos.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know how to cook chicken.
Yeah, and this lovely Asian waitress was like, "Oh, you take the food, and you throw it right on the pan. You don't have to put one in the pan." And we were like, "What? We don't really understand this." And then she comes over when we're doing our chicken.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I show." And she takes it, and she just takes the whole thing and just goes, and just plops it right on the pan.
Right.
And we're talking beef. We do the beef first, and then we do chicken.
Same pan?
Same pan.
Ew.
That's what I thought. And everyone's like, "Nah, dude, because it's like it's the juices, but the juices get cooked. So if it hits the other meats, it's no big deal." I was like, I don't trust that.
You know, if you had put chicken first, I'd have a much bigger problem with it.
Yes.
But you did beef first, so I guess it's more okay.
Right. Well, here's
But
the problem.
fucking still.
Well, here's the problem. The cooked beef was at the bottom of the pan where the fluids were draining out.
From the chicken.
From the chicken.
Yep.
And so I'm like, "Dog, I don't think that's sanitary." And they're like, "Nah, because the pan's so hot, it sears the juices and it kills all that bacteria." I was like, "I don't think
It's
that's how
not
it works."
instantaneous. Fucking idiots.
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
get sick, so that's cool.
You didn't get sick, so that is cool. But I still would have been very fucking concerned.
Oh, I was concerned
Very
until,
concerned.
like...
You don't fuck with chicken, dude.
That's why I gave it 3 days. It's like, I feel like shit in 3 days. I kind of feel like shit now.
Damn, dude. Didn't you leave work today?
I did. I
Fucking
did. I think it
blowing
was a
out
panic
toilets, dude?
attack, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You weren't like putting a hole in the back of a toilet or nothing?
No.
Blowing out some porcelain?
I drank too much last night, and then I was all groggy and shit, and I woke up, and I got a black iced tea, and I'm terrible with caffeine. And I think I drank it too quick, and I just got like this inside of me, and I was like, don't like that. So I went and sat down, and I was sweating my ass off, and...
Oh, yeah, dude. You're not used to that caffeine life, dude.
Yeah. So I gotta...
I drink 2 double shots of espresso every day. Every day. Double those bad boys up. Cinnamon, sugar, a little bit of milk, dude.
No, do you poop?
Yeah.
Is it runny or is it...
No.
Hard
We've
and
talked
clumpy?
about this before, dude.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
We definitely talked about this for like the past couple weeks, I think.
It's our last 14 episodes.
Yeah, past couple weeks we talked about me pooping for sure, dude. I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Typically
Dumper.
have a morning poo.
Yep. Is that before or after coffee? Is that pre or post cough?
That's pre-coffee.
Wow.
Pre-coffee. And then
pooper.
a lot of times I'll have more coffee after I get to work. I poop at work every time.
Who doesn't?
Because you're going to dump on the clock.
You're an adult.
And except for like days where I go in, like today I went in at 10 because I'm working the later shift.
Right.
So like, yeah, I pooped before
I pooped before I got here,
Yeah.
fellas.
Yeah, you know.
You don't have to follow me to the bathroom.
Yeah, I still pooped at work.
Yeah, okay, you guys are going to
Yeah.
go hungry today, okay? Daddy's not always making brownies.
No, dude. So, so
Pat, please shit, I'm so hungry.
I poop. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I poop in the morning, pre-coffee. Usually drink coffee because I drink such strong coffee
Right. Such strong
Just
big boy, big man coffee.
with a massive amount of dairy.
Oh.
I probably dump first sip to sitting on the toilet, probably about 45 minutes.
Wow.
45 minutes most of the time.
Right.
And then, depending on how busy the day is, I might
Plop a few more.
poop again.
I poop 3 times a day now.
I typically do that because if I don't poop a third time at work, I will definitely poop before I go to the gym, like when I'm at home.
Yeah, you can't gym on a full tank.
No, dude, I don't do it with a loaf inside me.
No. I'd let that bad boy roast and cook perfect.
Yeah, dude, you do one squat, it's fucking game over, dude. I almost shit my pants like past couple months. Or I think I did shit my pants.
You shit your pants in the last
Fucking,
couple
like,
months?
Dude, I woke up.
I haven't shit my pants in years.
I got up. Well, this was not a normal day.
Right.
I must
right.
preface that.
Yeah.
I started walking the dog at 6:15.
Oh.
I have to leave the house about 6:30 to 6:40.
Mm-hmm.
The dog gets a 10 to 15 minute walk.
Not right. Good amount.
Yeah, dude. 3 minutes into the walk, I'm like, oh, kind of got to go to the bathroom. I'll be fine, dude. Fucking decoy fart is what my body sent out to me, dude. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Here's a
Yeah,
question. Here's a
dude.
question. Did you poop your pants or did you poop your butt cheeks? Like, was there duty in the fabric, or was it just like, I gotta hurry up and go wipe this bad boy off?
It was in the fabric, but the distance from the bathroom to where I was too great for it not to
Seep.
not to breach cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because
Yeah.
you're walking.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
It's not like I can shuffle. Like I'm fucking walking a dog.
That's tough.
You know,
You didn't
so-
you didn't bend over and give him like a morning treat?
What?
Your dog. Dogs eat poop all the time.
No,
you didn't
dude.
stop on the side of the road and you're like, all right,
Fucking
Murph.
what? I live in an apartment complex. You
Yeah.
think? Yeah,
And
no.
someone walks
There's
by and you're like, hey.
dude, there's a bunch of old
Couldn't make
people
it.
around here. They're not gonna live through that.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of old people around here, Pat, because the fucking service, the data, like the LTE 5G service,
It's hot garbage.
trash. And I think it's because like a lot of old people.
Yeah, dude. They're like, they won't know. They don't
Well,
know
I-
what good internet speeds
Well, I think
are.
they're like, we can put an internet, but then there's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
conspiracy theories we have to deal with.
Why would we?
A lot of old people dying
Yeah,
off.
dude. Fucking not worth it. So I don't blame him on that front. But yeah, dude, I like shit my pants. Like
That's
this
terrible.
calendar year. I came
When before that?
before that
Yeah.
years.
It was me. I was maybe less than 10.
I've pissed my pants.
I don't think I have pissed my. I think I haven't pissed my pants longer than I haven't shit my pants.
I've until this past Duke. It was definitely. Oh no, maybe not.
When's the last time you pissed your pants?
I think basic training.
I mean, was it just because like you couldn't move or
Yeah, it was like
you
I was stuck in formation, and I was like,
gotta
I
go?
fucking emergency, dude.
That's
And like I had to wait, and I was like, dude, I really got to go to the bathroom. And they were like, wait. They just kept telling me to wait, dude. And I was like, the human body can only withstand so much.
Exactly.
Please, guys, I'm a grown ass man. You're gonna make me piss my fucking pants. You're gonna make me piss my pants.
You're gonna make me big. You're gonna make me little boy piss pants in front of this whole army right
Yeah,
now.
dude. There's
Oh my
fucking like
God.
100 people. You're gonna make me piss,
You're gonna make me piss pants McGee. I'm gonna go private pile if I piss pants McGee myself right
dude.
now.
I was prepping other people. I was like, hey man.
I might. Piss.
I was like, the moment this formation breaks, because I could feel we were on the countdown. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm running upstairs, and you can't go anywhere by yourself. I was like,
Right.
I'm sprinting upstairs. You better be on my goddamn
Yeah.
ass, dude. You
Better
better
have
be
my
right
6.
fucking with
Yes.
me, dude. I was like, I didn't make it. But
You just pissed yourself, and then what happened?
I pissed myself on the way up. Like, I was in the bathroom, and I was like, you know when you get to the bathroom, and your body's like, oh, we made it.
Oh yes.
But you didn't make it yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much did you piss? Was it the full tank?
It was a fucking big canteen, dude. It was fucking
But you
a
didn't.
lot.
Did you let out your full tank in your pants?
No,
Okay.
no. It got into the toilet, but I was like, I need to change. I was like,
yeah.
I can't go back
You
into.
emptied
I can't go
probably-
back into the Missouri heat like this.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's even worse. If you
Yeah,
pissed your
had to do
pants in
laundry
the
that night.
heat. Oh,
yeah. It was
I-
bad, dude. I was panicking because I was like, God damn, dude. I'm not like panicking for like, oh, I'm gonna get found out, but just panicking of like, I'm gonna have a fucking piss rash. You know what I mean? I was like,
yeah,
I don't fucking.
know what you mean.
In basic training, I don't want to deal with that shit.
It's basically like what is it? Chafing on steroids, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad. I haven't had it in I don't know, fucking 20
Days.
decades. But you say days?
20 decades, 200 years.
I haven't had it in a fucking long ass time, but I remember it
At
being.
least 4 score.
It's one of the most unpleasant feelings. A piss rash is so terrible, dude.
Yeah,
It's so terrible.
when I used to play football as a kid, wasn't good.
Yeah,
But
I could have guessed.
yeah, well, I was a lineman on both sides
Okay.
because I was a fat little boy.
Yeah, they were
And,
like, he doesn't have to do much.
I tipped the ball once when the quarterback threw it.
Oh,
I
he
was
fucking
gonna-
sprang up and
I swatted
got
it.
a finger on it.
Like got a finger on it, and then it got intercepted.
Ooh,
Was it at practice? Yes. Did I still do that? Yeah.
Game changer. Doesn't matter. You're like, how about you fucking put me in, coach?
Yeah.
How about that?
Aaron Donald, who?
Yeah, how about that? You see any other fucking 8-year-olds pulling that move off? I don't fucking think so.
Call me Teddy Bruschi. But we were coming back from a game. I don't know if I've told you this. I feel like I have, but we come back from a game. This kid's like, "Man, I really gotta pee,"
Yeah.
and these other 2 kids are like, "Oh, dude, just go in your cup." And the guy was
The
like,
cup that, like, to protect yourself?
"Yeah."
Okay.
And the
no.
kid was like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, we piss in our cups all the time. It holds it in there." And he's like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah." I didn't hear this
Damn,
conversation, but I'm
dude.
guessing that's how it went. All I know is that there was piss on the bottom of the school bus floor. Kid pissed his cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the other two kids were like, "This guy just fucking pissed his cup. What a fucking retard."
God.
They got him, man.
Mortified.
I know, dude. I think he killed himself. But then
That
growing
tracks.
up, at a Catholic school, we had this girl named Emily, and we went on a field trip. And obviously in a bus, like sit down on the bus. Well,
Did you ask if I've seen a bus?
You've been on a bus before,
A school bus?
sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
City bus?
yeah.
I've seen the inside.
You ever rode the city bus?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever lived in a city big enough to have a bus.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
You see a lot of undesirables, but this girl was like kind of squatting over the seat, not fully sitting, and everyone was like, "Sit down, Emily. Sit." Her name was Emily. I'm not gonna drop her last name.
All right.
Emily, sit down, and everything. And then my mom later on told me, she's like, "Yeah," because she was a chaperone, and she's like, "Yeah, Emily wasn't sitting on the bus because she shit her pants, and she didn't want to sit in her shit, so they just had her squat stand."
That's the move, dude.
Poor Emily.
Fucking
dude.
do what you gotta do, dude.
Poor Emily.
There was one time I went on something. I don't even remember what it was. I don't know if it was like a field trip or fucking whatever it was, dude.
Right.
I remember traveling with a bunch of kids to somewhere, and then on the journey back,
The journey, yeah.
I encountered an issue. Too many Capri Suns.
Oh, there is just so much cum in that balls.
No, too many Capri Suns. I was still a young lad, and dude, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, we have to. Can we stop somewhere? Like,
So on the school bus, you asked the school bus driver.
No, because there were like other adults
Yeah.
that were like, I think we should stop, and like the lead adult was like, we're not the school bus driver, the fucking big dog in charge
Oh my
was
God.
like, we're not stopping.
It was like your teacher or something.
It's something like that. I don't
Yeah.
remember if it was like some summer camp or youth program.
Right,
I don't
right,
fucking
right.
remember.
But someone in charge.
But yeah. But someone in charge was like, we're not stopping, dude. And so they made me pee in a bottle. In a bus full of kids, they're like, pee in a bottle. I've never done that before. This is my first outing and peeing in a bottle.
And you're still driving, right? So it's like kind of like
yeah, the bus didn't stop.
And were you in the back or are you?
They were like, go all the way to the back. Kids move up front, and they had like one older kid back there with me, I think, if memory serves. Like, again, it was a very long time ago.
Hey,
This is almost 20 years.
That's so funny if you think about it. It's like, hey man, you're a little older than all these 8-year-olds. You're 10. Can you watch him put his dick to the tip of a bottle and make sure he puts all that? Piss in the
No, they
bottle?
weren't like watch him. They were just like, make him feel, just
Make you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
You want to rub your back? Like, hey man,
fucking be there for.
We all
Here's a
gotta
bottle.
pee.
You piss in the other seat.
Yeah, I'll
Dude,
watch.
and so like, I think like pee got on the window, and they yelled at me. They're like, "Is there pee on the window?" I was like, "What do you think's happening back here?" It's like,
I'm scared.
dude. My parents went fucking
Of course,
off, dude.
Of
Because you know what they
course.
did? You know what they did?
Blamed you.
15, 20 minutes later, stopped at like a Burger King so everyone could go to the bathroom.
They couldn't have done that 10 minutes earlier.
They couldn't have done it when I requested it.
They're like, we only had one bottle.
Yeah. When I was I addressed, I was like, "Hey, this is a problem. I really need to go. It's an
Yeah.
emergency." And they were like, "Hold it." I was like, "Did you not
Maybe
hear
you
what I
didn't-
said? Maybe you've never had a pee emergency, but it's not a fucking joke."
Yeah. No, it's not, dude. You ever have those peas? And I don't know how girls would do this. Maybe they just cork it, like where you have to like pinch the tip of your dick to make it. You know what I mean?
Been there, yeah.
Yeah. What do girls do? Do they just like put the finger over the hole?
No, they
Put a
just right
thumb
over
over-
the whole thing. They just like they're
Yeah.
wearing a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought they would maybe like get like a little cork and just.
a cork. No, I wish we were recording. I wish we didn't just break just then. It would get you battle rapping.
Oh, no, it wasn't battle rap. It was easy. I think it was Easy E. Hang with the gang, slang dope in the meanwhile. Ruthless.
Dude, no one cares about Easy E. Fucking
What are
dead.
you talking about?
He's dead.
Yeah, but he also had AIDS.
Yeah. Exactly, dude.
Okay.
Way to die of like something not cool.
Have you you don't keep up with anything really?
No.
You don't keep up with anything.
Not really, no, dude.
so-
I fucking for someone who is like
25.
25 and a comedian, I don't follow shit.
Don't keep up with nothing.
No.
It's terrible. There, as I always say, there is a whole world out there ready to be explored. Well, you know the Chinese Communist party's secret weapon that is deployed to America?
Asian babies?
No, TikTok.
Oh, I was gonna. My second guess was Blasian babies.
Because how do you make an Asian even more powerful?
Make it black.
Make it make it so that they don't crack.
Exactly, dude.
God, your cat's attacking my ass now.
Dude,
God,
fucking Blasians are
hot.
objectively attractive.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one that's not cute? At the very least, cute.
I've seen children that are boys, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck that.
Well, no, not fuck it, but like like.
Even I want to make sure
Like,
clear, even that are children that are girls that are Blasians also don't want to fuck them.
Well, no.
Don't want to fuck anything under 21.
Age, Blasians
Yeah,
is different. Don't get me wrong, but that's why I say cute
Yeah.
at the very least. A kid is still allowed to be cute.
that's fair.
A kid can still be cute, but like that porn star Honey Gold, she's Blasian. She's very attractive when she has hair.
I don't know.
No,
I like how I'm trying to keep up with the world, and you're like, have you heard about Honey Gold? She's Blasian.
she is.
I know her dad. He's black. I know her mom. Korean, which still counts.
I didn't keep track of I don't keep track of where porn stars are coming from. It's the sad.
I just keep track of where they're going.
Yeah, dude. And she's fucking.
She's going somewhere.
She's a top.
Wait, that's not the one
she's
that
a
looks
top
like
50.
she has fetal alcohol syndrome, is it?
What?
That's all of them. They all come from broken homes.
No, that's
No.
not true.
TikTok-
I think. Well, I was gonna say Riley Reid didn't, but she did.
She
But,
might.
Yeah, she definitely did.
TikTok has a new trend going on right now.
Okay.
You know what NPCs are, right?
Yeah. Non-personnel conglomerates.
Yes. No.
Oh, I was
No.
like, damn, really?
You think it's non-personnel conglomerates?
Could be.
It's non-playable characters.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. In
Yeah.
like a video game.
In a video
Yeah,
game, NPCs.
Okay,
so like
yeah.
you're walking around, they're like, "Good morning."
Yeah,
They only
it's-
have like
it's
4 lines.
The AI. Yeah.
Not AI.
Well, but you know what I mean. It's the computer.
It's a character, and that's coded. But so there's NPCs. You know how like if you have like a companion, they only have a certain number of lines.
Right.
Well, this girl, I think her name is like Honey Barbie or Pink Barbie, one of those.
Okay.
She created this trend. She didn't create it, I will say, because I've seen it long before this has popped up. But people go on TikTok live streams. They have a live stream service where you can gift them certain amount of tokens and coins that I guess translate to money, and all those coins and tokens are connected to a emoji.
Okay.
So they send these emojis, and so Honey Pink Pussy Barbie she stands there just like an NPC. You know how they're like always like kind of floating?
Yeah, like moving like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like inhuman. And then every time like a certain emoji comes up, she has a certain response for him, and these streams go for hours.
Hours, she just
Hours.
fucking bobs like a fucking idiot.
So, well, that's the thing. She has so much fucking people that she doesn't even have time to bob. So if you send like a GG emoji, and you can send dozens, she'll just continue to go, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. And there's a billion of them.
Oh my. And people just sit there and
People
just,
watch
like,
it.
Watch it. Why do they watch it?
You gotta guess porn.
Probably some type of
There's
porn,
some
dude. Oh, you know
weird-
what it definitely is? You know that movie Gamer with Gerard Butler?
With Gerard Butler?
Yeah, from like fucking years ago, dude.
Yeah, watched it recently. Didn't really hold up.
I could see that. No, I could definitely see that, but it definitely is that type of thing where it's just like, oh, people just want to control other people, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. People want
Yeah.
to control other people, and I think, wow, that's a weirdly insightful. Pat, that might be the most insightful thing you've ever said. I'm like, wow, he makes a good fucking point.
I'm smart as hell, dude.
People
People
wanna-
think I'm dumb because
You are.
everything about me,
Yep.
but I got some nuggets.
Leave those in the toilet. No, that might like happily controlling someone. That's like happy to do it,
Yeah, dude. It's
like a power fantasy.
fucking
Like
creepy.
you're obeying my command by saying these just phrases.
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy,
can
man.
do what I decide for you to do. It's very unsettling, dude.
That is
Fucking
unsettling.
very unsettling.
Wow,
dude.
that's crazy. Yeah, no, it's just a trend that's been going on, and like everyone's taking control of it, and you cannot go on TikTok live streams without some fucking thing. Like one of them is ice cream so good, ice cream so good,
She just does that over and over again.
over and over.
I
for
don't even think
hours.
I don't even think I could watch that. That would just
It's like a
annoy the
baseball
fuck out of
game.
me.
It's like I know they're gonna hit the ball, they're gonna run the bases, and everyone's gonna be tired by the 4th inning.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the fucking point?
I don't know. I think, again, like you said, it's the fantasy of controlling someone, and I think it's still porn.
It's definitely some kind of porn, dude.
Someone's jerking off to it. Because she's a relatively attractive person.
It's only fucking
with
lonely
bitties.
dudes sending her that shit. There's no fucking girls sending shit over there.
Get about the internet, right? Is like, Twitch. You know Twitch?
Yeah, it's a video game thing.
Not entirely.
Well, but it's a streaming thing.
It's a
lot
streaming
of video
platform.
games. Yeah.
I honestly, I would vouch that it's half video games now and half is called just chatting.
Oh, okay.
Where, a lot of it is attractive young women will go on there with half their titties out and talk and create this bond with a community of, haha, you can't see it all. But I just don't understand why people are attracted to that. You can just watch porn. Porn's there. There's all kinds of porn.
You know what it is?
That's their porn.
It's not real enough. Porn is very staged, very professional. You know what I mean? Like, there's codes, there's ethics, there's fucking shit that's okay to do, not okay to do. But when you get someone who's just, like, fucking raw in their bedroom, there's this
fantasy.
It's the this, like, unfiltered fantasy.
I think it's...
Because you got to remember, when they're producing porn, that's a product.
It's a performance.
Yeah. It's a performance. So they're cutting, they're editing, they're reshooting. There's a lot of shit that actually goes into it. They actually work fucking hard.
Amateur porn stars that just flip out their iPhone. They're like, you want to see a dumb white queefer?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
You ever watch an amateur porn and you're like, this kind of sucks?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's amateur porn.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might need a break from porn, dude.
Well, dick don't get hard no more?
No, I just feel like I was like, not that it doesn't get hard. I'm just like, man, I feel like I'm needing more and more degrading things.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been such a fun conversation. What's your thing? What's your porn thing?
My porn thing?
Do you have a porn thing where you're like, yeah, but they're not pretending they're related right now?
No, not really like that. I fucking love a good story.
Please don't look me in my eyes and say that. That's not real.
No, I don't have to, like, watch the whole thing to get the story. I fucking fast forward. I just get the premise, and I'm like, all right, now I know.
Oh, he's a priest, and she's sad.
Yeah, dude, I fucking get the characters, and I move on. I know who's
the
who.
Premise.
Yeah, dude, I fucking know. And, if I go too far, I'm like, I might watch a little bit more if I'm like, well, how do they get in this situation?
Do you ever watch to the end because you're like, well, this is a situation. Now they're having sex. What happens afterwards?
Well, it's that, or it's like any time where they're like, we might get caught. It's like,
you want to see if they get caught.
Yeah, I don't want to see if they get caught. I just want to see when they get caught.
It is
to be like, how
sometimes.
do these poorly act this out?
Yeah. Well,
how do they terribly mismanage this situation?
You want to know what's terrible?
What's that?
Is that there's a big surge in the porn industry right now of like Step is
it's big right
now,
dude. Fucking everything, dude.
The problem is it's every porn star, and it's always the wicked attractive ones.
Yeah,
because
I'm not gonna use a fugly.
Well, that's what I mean. Because it's like if the fancy, because it's like 20 to 25-year-olds were like,
yeah,
and so it's like that's the prime range.
That's true. Yeah.
This is all a preamble to say I was watching one once.
Okay.
And it's this guy and this girl having sex, and this other girl walks in. And he's like, why are you fucking your stepsister? And he's like, I thought you said you want us to be closer. And I'm like, wow.
So fucking flimsy, dude.
But imagine that world where it's like, you need to bond with your dad. It's like, fine.
Put it in
those
me.
balls.
Yeah.
Let me jiggle those balls.
Dude, it makes no sense. Dude, why is it every time...
You ask your stepsister.
No, I don't have a stepsister. But what drives me nuts is when I'm scrolling and I'm just looking for a good one. And I'll see a video that says, stepmom has sex, and it's one porn star.
Right.
And then it's stepsister, and it's the same porn star. And then I just start to question, like, how fucking old is this lady?
Yeah.
Like, I get lost in that trap of, like, which one is more realistic? Not that I'm going to watch either one, but just out of curiosity now.
Have you ever found out...
put on that detective cap and get in there, dude. I'm Sherlock of porn.
Have you ever found out, like, stuff about a certain porn star where you're like, now I just can't even watch them? Like, you ever realize, like, oh, this one's a mom. now she has a kid.
Dude,
she's doing this for money to support the daycare, and it's like
some of that. Sometimes there are other times where, like, one porn star I know, she got arrested for like fucking shoplifting. Like, she was a straight up thief.
That's hot. That's so
and
hot.
she got arrested for that, and I was like, really?
Dude,
for some reason she moved out of the rotation after that.
Oh, you're like, I can't stand criminals.
No, dude, because every time I would watch, I'd just be like,
what was she stealing?
now your story is just sadder.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I want someone who's in there for the love of the fucking game, dude, not because they have to be.
Yeah, it's definitely sad when you, like, take the porn stars out of the porn.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they drive a car.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
fucking one of them I found out had fucking hobbies, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, come on,
yeah,
dude.
gross. Your hobby should be gagging on cock. And
Yeah,
that's
dude,
it.
I was like, I don't want to think of you as a real person. No disrespect, I know you are, but that's not the relationship I want to have
Okay, well-
when I'm by myself.
Yeah, well, I want full disrespect. You're not a real person.
Me? Oh, no,
yeah,
the porn
you.
site.
I do this with a black mass cloud. Every time Pat talks, just that's good insight, man. I'm just James McAvoy running between chairs, being like, "Haha, I'm Pat now."
Yeah, dude,
Haha,
and
I'm Brec now.
your third personality is really good at editing.
Yeah, that's Satoshi. Speaking of women shouldn't be real people, do you remember the debate 10 years ago? It was a picture online of a dress.
Yes.
That was black and blue or white and gold.
Yes.
Real quick.
For the record, it was black and blue.
Black and blue. If you saw white and gold, you're a mongoloid.
You're fucking stupid, dude. If you're saying you're seeing white and gold or whatever the fuck it was, you're saying that because you want to be. You're looking for hype.
You're different.
You're looking for attention,
you're like,
and
oh,
I
look at
don't
me.
buy it.
No,
It makes me angry.
It was never white and gold.
No.
Well, you know what else it wasn't?
What's that?
Enough to save the relationship because I believe he's charged for murdering her.
Nice.
The man that put that photo up
Yeah.
murdered his wife. Allegedly.
Dude, I'm not saying
She deserved it.
I'm not saying she deserved it. And I'm not saying that I would ever.
Sure.
But
It's a good point.
John Mulaney did have a very good point where he was like, I get it. I would never do it,
What, killing your significant other?
but I get it, yeah.
I completely get it, and...
Yeah, I would never. And I don't think I've ever had that thought. I've never, like, been that enraged. You know what I mean? But I have been enraged enough where I've been like, I could see going further.
Yeah.
You know, I
of
could
course.
definitely see this feeling getting worse because this is happening over something stupid right now, and I'm fucking livid. And it's nothing.
Like, have you ever been play wrestling with
Yeah.
your SO, right?
Yeah.
And, like, you pin them down to the ground, and you're like, I could just choke the life out of them right now. And so you put your hands around their throat, and they, like, laugh at first, and then, like, you slowly tighten, and their face gets, like, red. They get panicky. They start scratching your arms really hard. They try, like, hitting your elbows to make your like arms bend and everything.
Yeah, and then they like stop.
Well, and then they stop moving a little bit,
Yeah.
and then you release, and they get, and you're like, I'm like God.
Dude, that's
happened to me so many times in my relationship.
really?
No,
I didn't think so.
No.
But that is crazy. You've definitely, dude, there's no way you just fucking describe that. You've definitely been like choking during sex, and then she's got to give you that. All right, ease up.
No,
ease up.
no,
Give you a
that's-
little tap on the head, like fucking.
She's not-
Loosen that up a little bit there, babe.
she's not a big choke me person.
Will you just choke yourself?
No, she'll choke me sometimes though.
She chokes you.
Sometimes,
You like that?
not good at it. I need a man's
Dainty
hand.
little, yeah, those dainty little woman fingers.
No, she. I'm not like damn, but it's like, oh, this is hot.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Really?
I'm a dirty little bitch.
You're like a little submissive little boy over there on the other side of the table, dude.
I'm a flip flopper. I can be sub. I can be dom.
You could be sub. You could be dom.
I think I'm a flip flopper. Yeah.
What do you do
have to
for dominating?
Do we
Just
wanna
fucking
talk
lay on
about
top
my,
of her?
My sex life here, just air it out. Well, that's the thing because
Well,
like we're
don't
we're-
say anything that
No.
that your partner wouldn't like. That's not
Oh,
cool.
she
You know
can
what I mean?
fucking suck farts, but this is my podcast. This
Yeah.
is my world. I'm a man.
It's my money and I need it now.
Because we've been in a relationship for so long, but we're like pretty vanilla sex wise.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. Usually, as time goes on, you spice that boy up a little
We
bit.
well,
Put a little pepper on that.
well,
little
not to get
cayenne.
too into it. I think for a little while we were unhealthy sexually.
Oh, what do
we
you
were
mean?
growing up, you know, in like
you
different
mean, like-
situations, so we didn't have a healthy communication about sex.
Oh, like as individuals, like, or you would do things that you were like, both of you were like, we didn't really enjoy that.
No, it was just like we're much more open about
What you
it
like?
now. Yeah. It's good, and
I like how you
like,
said
if-
that very Italian. You're like, it's a good.
it's good. It's good.
It's good.
But
sex is good.
and like I don't want to do anything she's uncomfortable with.
Of course.
But there are times, you know, where I just want to like give her a Charlie horse. You know what I mean?
Fucking little Indian
Just, like,
sunburn.
Push her face up against the wall.
You think she'd be into that?
No, and that's why we don't do it.
Why, you tried it once?
No,
You're like, what do you think about me stepping on the back of
No,
your head?
she
And she
d-
was like, I don't think that's for me.
she doesn't like super aggressive stuff, which
Okay.
is fine. I
Yeah,
totally
dude,
understand
whatever,
that.
yeah.
She likes to be cared for and all that stuff.
Of course.
And I'm completely into that.
Of course, dude. You got to be fucking tender with your lady. There's
Exactly.
nothing wrong
and
with
I'm
that.
completely into it.
I
If
agree.
she's listening to it, it's I love it. I love it. But, you know, there are moments where you just like watch them walking in front of you. And you're like, I just want to fucking
Just trip them.
trip her and
Flat tire.
Oh, I do what I do to her. I don't flat tire her. But have you ever
You
when
just
they're
fucking shove her over.
yeah, I just punch her. Have you ever, when someone's taking a step, kick under their foot so they take a big long step? I do that to her a lot.
I've never done that, but I want to so
It's
bad
so
now.
funny. You got to time it well, but just as their foot leaves the ground, you just hook it. And they don't lose their balance too much, but they just like, they look like a little deer.
You know what's really funny to
Yeah.
do to annoy them?
Yeah.
Is I'll do it to my girlfriend all the time, and I'll just like I'll get like as close as I physically can to her,
Yeah.
and like walk with the same stride. So we're just like,
Like backwards as she's going forwards.
no, like she was walking forwards, and I'm like almost up again, almost like pressing
to
myself
chest?
against her. No, chest to back. And like as she steps forward, I also
okay.
like the same
Okay.
distance, like so our legs are everything's moving in unison.
And you
dude.
like you hit. Oh, that's so funny. You know what I do to my girlfriend? I'll get a tea kettle.
Yeah.
And I'll fill it with water. I'll let that bitch run for like 20 minutes. Heats up. It's screaming, right?
Yeah.
She'll be in the room taking a nap. I take it and I just come and put it on her back.
What? No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You fucking monster. You would never, dude.
I would never do that.
You're a
never do
fucking
it.
little sweetie when it comes
It's-
to your old lady.
It is. I am. I love her to death. I just have terrible. I don't think I could kill someone, but if I did become a killer, I would be a very weird serial killer.
Yeah.
Like I'd
I
do
could
weird
see
shit
that.
to people. Like I'd tie each of their limbs up to a different like part of the house and just start demolishing it and just see which one rips off first. Something like that.
I don't know if I would do that, but I do
Yeah.
think I wouldn't get caught easily.
I don't know if
I think
did.
I could get away with a fucking few before they catch on to me, dude.
But I just mean like but I don't care if they catch me. I just do weird shit. Like I'd tie. Ready? Check this out. Ready?
Yeah.
Check this out. You tie fishing line
Okay.
to like a pole, and then you get 10 strands of it, and you get fish hooks on all of them, and then you put those fish hooks through all their fingers, and then move, bitch. I'll push her or something, you know, and it's always going to be a woman because I can overpower them easier.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance against like even the smallest grown man.
No, dude.
Dude, you would go to fight a dude who like went to the gym once, and you'd be like, he
Still
might be able
lose.
to take me.
still lose.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get off this. I feel like
This is
people
a
are
touchy
gonna-
subject. Yeah, this is not
People
great.
are gonna put
This
this
is
in a
not great.
manifesto.
Well, let's change topics real quick.
Yeah, hit me with it.
This is something I was just talking about people at work today, dude. The fucking Revolutionary War. Fucking.
Yeah, that did happen.
It did happen.
250 years ago.
Fucking crazy the way they did it. Is it?
I think it's-
is it not?
Pretty standard for all revolutions.
You think it's standard the way that they fought those battles? That
Well,
and like
you're
the
acting
Civil
like-
War and shit?
You're
dude?
acting like they fucking shit in their hand and smeared it on the enemy's faces. I mean,
No, dude, they just fucking they fought the battles the same way that like the Roman Empire fought battles,
what does
dude.
that mean though?
They just stood in fucking big lines.
Oh yeah, well that was war. At that
Yeah,
point.
dude.
Yeah.
With
guerrilla warfare and shit.
Dude, but
didn't-
you're talking about like a smooth bore fucking musket, dude.
God damn. could
There's
you
no
imagine that?
guidance on that shit. You're just like, I hope it doesn't hit me, dude. And then your fucking friend gets smashed
Yeah.
with a cannonball,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
and
you-
you're like, let's cinch up, dude. Fucking elbow to elbow.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, regroup. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
guys!
dude.
Actually, you never
They
been
were
shot
like,
before.
They were like, let's fight battles further apart.
Wait.
But let's lose, the shields. And let's just wear thick shirts.
No, I think honestly, that was the British were very posh about their fighting, and that's why they lost. And the Americans were very guerrilla.
Well, I would imagine.
I think that's what it
dude.
was. Is like we were like, we know these streets, we know how to ambush them, and the British people were like, gents,
Yeah, but
form a line.
But it started fucking both sides yelling gents.
Yeah, and then the Americans were like,
This is dumb.
they drank one beer, and they were like, well, dude, what if we just like came up behind them?
Whoa, dude. What if we fucking spread out a little bit?
Dude.
You'd be like, how many times I shot at that guy and I fucking missed? Because they have so much time in between volleys.
They
They're
really
having
do.
conversations. It's very anticlimactic warfare.
I mean,
Like-
really, all you got to do is build one trench, and it's like. So my wife the other day.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
Hold on.
But it's fucking bananas. They didn't think of that till fucking, I don't know, World War II, World War I, where they
I
were
don't
like, let's
think
go on the
so.
ground.
I don't think so. I mean,
No, they
isn't
definitely had it before that.
But isn't
dude.
that so
Yeah.
weird? Like, I think it was World War One was the trenches.
World War I was definitely big trench city.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
World War One. I saw a documentary on World War One. It's definitely the least talked about war.
Oh, for
That
sure,
needs to be
dude.
talked
But
about
it's
more.
so overpowered by World War II, which is one of the
Exactly.
best to discuss.
I know.
World War II has some fucking crazy shit going
World
on.
War One, that was the first machine gun. That was the
Yep.
first chemical warfare.
Yep.
That was big trench warfare. I believe that was when tanks started coming around.
I don't know on that one, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, dude, like shit popped off.
You know what's fucking crazy, dude? Is that it took us longer it took the Wright brothers more years in their life to invent the plane than it did for people to go, let's strap bombs to them.
Oh, I believe that 100%.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I will say
The Wright brothers spent 30 years like, look at what we created. Isn't this fucking amazing? And then some dude was just on the side like, what if we drop some shit off of that?
Well, I would say almost every major advancement we made technologically comes out of necessity
Yep.
or war.
I agree.
Like right
'cause-
now, military is definitely R&Ding some shit that
Oh, dude,
will get in like 20 years that are like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like their AIs must be on another level.
Dude, yeah, but that's all special forces shit, dude. When you're talking like fucking lower level like I was,
You get nothing.
Dude, when anyone says, "Oh, this is military grade," it sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks. I've never used a military piece of equipment and been happy with how it performed.
No,
Never
because it's a dime
once.
a dozen fucking cookie cutter.
Fucking dime a dozen if you're fucking lucky, dude.
No.
It's so cheap.
Yeah,
It's
of
like
course
it
they
was
are.
good technology 15 years ago
I know.
when people were just getting into like fucking
War.
war and like night vision and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. The Revolutionary War is definitely something that I think all wars are just insane and people don't talk about them enough. And we
Yeah.
should have more of them.
We should have more wars.
More wars.
That's true.
Yeah. But I
There's so
think
many
that-
countries in the world that we
There's-
could just fucking take like nothing, dude.
Do you really think the Philippines are going to put up much of a fight?
No.
They're going to throw eggs at us and be like, that was our military budget for
Dude.
the year.
You know, why can't we fucking take Canada? They've done nothing wrong, but don't we want to fucking branch out a little bit?
That
Let's grow this popsicle stand, dude.
That,
Let's fucking franchise this bitch.
to nerd it up,
Yeah.
that is a big part of the Fallout lore where
The
they
Fallout
just
lore.
follow. Do you know what Fallout is?
I'm familiar, but I'm not really familiar with the lore.
Okay, so I am a huge nerd for Fallout. Fallout is obviously takes place after a great war where nuclear bombs were dropped.
Yep.
And in between like now and the nuclear bombs being dropped, they're like, let's just annex Canada. I think they made
They
it
were
like
let's just take it.
it was like North Montana.
Isn't that sad that Canada
Yeah.
would go down to fucking Montana?
Well, that's the question. Like,
That's
if-
not even I haven't thought about Montana in fucking decades.
here's the question: if we were to take over Canada,
Yeah.
and we would name it North, one of the states up top, which one do you think it would be?
Ooh.
Like North Michigan? Because you got to give it to some state that's like not doing so great right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to give it to Dude, just fucking North Wisconsin. And get everyone to change those goddamn accents, dude. If you had like an entire country full of people who sounded like they're from Wisconsin, that'd be so fucking funny, dude.
That would be hilarious. That would be the comedy capital of the world.
Yeah,
they just sound silly and make cheese. Although, check this out. I think this would be fun.
Yep.
South Dakota.
Okay.
North Dakota. Norther Dakota.
Norther Dakota.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go up to North Dakota. Which one? Hey, the one with the silly sounds.
Well, what if they did North Dakota is Canada?
Yeah.
South Dakota is South Dakota.
And the middle one is just...
And the middle one's either Dakota or Dakota Prime.
Ooh, or Dakota Fanning.
Ooh, Dakota Fanning. Dude, why do we have to name it after a whole... Why can't we just come up with a
new name?
A new name.
Okay,
why don't we just take over the continent name and just be like, that's North America?
We are North America.
We are North America. They're like, what about Mexico? Be like, what the fuck
Mexico.
did you... Yeah, dude. I'm going to draft that entire country we just adopted and send them down there, and we're gonna take America, dude, and then we'll be then we'll just be Big America. That's what we're gonna call it after that.
But Mexico makes the good drugs.
I'm not saying that would stop.
And their water is bad.
That's a good point, actually. We can't even fucking fix Michigan's water. We can't even solve Flint, dude. That's fucking one city.
That's been like 13 years, too.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what the problem is.
I don't know, like poop in it or something.
And that's what I mean. That's
someone took a shit in a river and they were like, it's all gone.
DEFCON 5! Yeah. Move the clock closer to midnight!
Yeah, it's a fragile ecosystem. What the hell are you doing?
Isn't that crazy, though? That's like, what's the problem? We just gotta replace the pipes. How much does it cost? Couple mil? Nah, we gotta build bombs.
Yeah, dude, we gotta fucking... North Korea almost built a nuke.
Yeah.
They can't launch it, but they almost figured out the nuke part.
North Korea got a copy of Oppenheimer, and they're trying to figure out how to build a bomb off of that.
Do you think Big Kimmy's out there, like, fucking jot that down?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he's watching it with a translator, just fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And he's like, he's got his scientists, he's like, you fucking hear that? You hear? Yeah. Look at what they did. You do that.
And then you talk to Japan, you're like, hey, you saw Oppenheimer, right? They're like, lived it. How can we help you?
Yeah.
Patty boy, I need to go home.
You do need to go home.
I need to go home. I need to edit this. This is an emergency podcast.
Podcast.
We're recording this Thursday, and it's got to go out Tuesday.
Yeah, usually we're, just so you guys know, a little inside pod. We're usually like a week or two out.
Yeah.
On recording, editing, and posting, so we have plenty of time to get these done for you guys. We had some kind of issue last week that we're still looking into. The podcast was no good.
So we tried to do video for you, the fans, the listeners.
Yeah.
And somehow Pat's audio got not corrupted. It just didn't pick up his mic somehow. We're going to figure that out.
Which is it's so weird. It's so weird for so many reasons, because we could read it in the headphones, but it just didn't record it. So it's very strange situation. We don't know what happened.
We'll figure it out.
But we'll figure it out.
Hopefully by next episode, the episode after that.
Yeah, definitely.
We're recording Monday.
Yeah, so we'll be fine on the pickup. It was a very strange situation, so that's why we had to do the emergency cast today, guys. Because we got to get that countdown out to you. We know there's only like 12 of you out there. I look at the YouTube standings, and we get like consistent like 10 to 12 views, I would say, on videos now, which is pretty good.
My mom, her friends, my girlfriend, Rudy, Cannon.
All pretty good.
Vicky is subbed. I don't know how much she listens.
No, all right. I'll take a sub, though.
Yeah, how about this? We're going to figure out if Vicky listens right now. The Steelers?
Gay.
Trash.
They're so bad, dude.
So bad.
Who they have?
Nothing.
Mason Rudolph? Get over yourself.
No. They're sticking with picks.
Oh,
Pickett. And their best,
Kenny Pickett?
Kenny Pickett, and their best player is George Pickens.
Oh, my God. First off, get your names together, all right?
Yeah,
Fucking
either be
figure that
Pickett
shit
or
out.
Pickens.
Yeah. You only get one.
You get one.
Trade the other guy.
Yep.
And if I were you,
trade Pickett.
I trade Pickett.
100%. George Pickens' catch last year? Phenoms.
Yeah, but you can't make a career off one catch.
Tell that to OBJ.
No, he was still good outside of that, though. He had incredible hands, but that was a next-level catch. That's not like some fucking weird circus catch like fucking Alec Baldwin. Doug Baldwin, that's his name. Doug Baldwin. Had some weird circus. He bobbled the ball and like slid into the end zone while juggling it, and it fucking caught it.
Yeah.
That's luck.
No,
OBJ is
Luck
legit.
Was the quarterback.
Oh, Luck was the quarterback, but OBJ was legit fucking
insane.
That was
insane.
Next level talent and hand strength
while being held. too. All
being
pass interference.
falling sideways, backwards, out of bounds, still got the feet down.
And
took out the pylon, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, he landed in the end zone.
Yeah, incredible catch.
Speaking
Anyway,
of the end zone,
we could talk about that.
This is the end zone.
This is the end.
Do you want to say goodbye? I don't know how we end it now, because we do the ending at the beginning now.
Yeah, we move things around. But,
we love you.
Yeah, we love
Stay
you.
safe. Drive safe.
It's Backhanded.
Dreams good. And never give up.
It's Backhanded.